Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mobile Apps Showdown. It's wonderful to have you here. How many have been to a Mobile Apps Showdown before? Okay. How many have been to a Last Gadget Standing, our sister event, before? We just finished, and it was the most rockin' event I've ever seen until the one you're about to see. This is our third Mobile Apps Showdown, and if you could just give me... the idea was, you see a lot of stuff on the show floor, and everybody's going to tell you their story about the greatest product they ever had and how wonderful it is. But when it comes down to making or breaking products, we know that the people whose vote really counts are the people who walk around the show and have a vote and buy products and sit in the audiences. So this was really meant to give you the power to say, I love it and I don't love it. We have some great judges who helped us take your vote and input. If you've been following online, and I think based on the number of votes we got, many of you have, you've been voting for products that you like for the last couple of weeks. Our judges took the comments based on the websites, took the company's own websites, took other reporters, culled everything together, and came up with recommendations for the 10 finalists, of which you will pick the winner today. One winner has already been picked. Our poll's closed, and there is an online winner that we will let you know about. But you're about to see 10 incredibly rockin' mobile apps demos. And before they start, I want to say a couple of things. One, I want you to give this huge cheer to the guys who are going to be doing the sound and audio, because this is not easy, and they just finished off another show. So for our Freeman and GES teams, the AV teams. You guys won. Two, every single product that you see here today is a winner. I mean, it's just an amazing selection. The mobile apps world is redefining where this industry is going. I started when I held up a shiny disc one time. I said, this is where it's all going, this CD-ROM. It's going to be amazing. So you can see that we are in the beginning of a really great revolution, and every presenter that you see will have 4 minutes exactly. They will be introduced by a judge. They've got a counter down below. When we get to the vote, we will do it by a plausometer, which means that the loudness of your clapping, your screaming, your jumping, whatever you want to do is registered by secret microphones placed all over. And we'll show you how that works a little later on in the show. But more than anything that makes me happy at this show is that I don't have to stand here for like 2 hours anymore and turn it over to some of the funniest guys in the business who love products, who love people, and who can predict a winner for miles away, and that's John Hine and Gary Del Botti from The Howard Stern Show, here to be your hosts for the rest of Mobile App Showdown. So let's hear it for them.
Thank you.
Baba Booey.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you for the flattering photos. Everyone, welcome to Mobile App Showdown. You love putting that photo up there.
How many people were here for the last one, for the last panel? It was a lot of fun, right? I'm expecting just as much good stuff in this one.
Now we got to change all our trivia questions, so Gary. But that's for later. What we're going to do is bring up 10 fantastic finalists. We're going to introduce the judges, who are then going to introduce the presenters. Maybe a little confusing, but just stick with it. There's a lot of great apps here, and I think you'll have to make the decision at the end as to what the winner will be for the Mobile App Showdown.
What you should know is they have exactly 4 minutes. You can't see right down here where this monitor is. There's a screen with a 4-minute running clock. So when they come up, they have exactly 4 minutes. And when you hear Queens, another one bites the dust, that means their time is up and they have to be shuttled off.
All right, so are we ready to start? Okay, then let's start up. Our first contestant is the Runtastic Road Bike Pro Cycling Computer, which will be presented by Florian Gischwanter. I hope I said the name right. And introducing Florian is...
Helena Stone.
Helena Stone! Everybody give a big hand to Helena.
Road Bike by Runtastic captured the judges' attention because of how it takes a cyclist experience to the next level by transforming the iPhone into a bike computer with over 50 cool features. That includes everything from a voice coach to wind data, offline maps, and even speed and heart rate data. Here to present for Road Bike is Florian Schwander.
you. So the mic is working. Hello, it's a pleasure to be here, to start here as the first. My name's Florian. I'm from Austria, Europe. There are no kangaroos there, just to avoid any conflict. And what I'm going to do here is I would like to present you the Runtastic Road Bike application. Runtastic Road Bike is an application made from bikers for bikers, and it works in that easy way. It's available for the iPhone. You just download the application. You can mount the iPhone on your bike. You go out, press the start button, do a ride, came back, press the stop button. All data are saved automatically and uploaded to an online site where you get even more statistics. And after that, of course, you can share all of your success to social media like Facebook, Twitter, and so on. And to show you a little bit more about our 50 features, I would like to introduce you a short video demonstration. So, have a look here.
Distance 1 kilometer. Duration 2 minutes 32 seconds.
Go, 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 go! Of course, all of that units are also available in miles and Fahrenheit for the temperature. In the video is shown the metric units. As you can see, we have spent a lot of time in our screen design because it's very, very important to do a very good usability. The app has to be very easy to use. You can see you will get temperature data. You can select your dashboard, like whatever you want to see during a ride. You can use various types of maps, not only Google Maps. You can also download for offline using. For sometimes you don't even have an internet connection or a data connection, so you can use the offline maps. And also after the ride, you will get immediately statistics on the phone. This means you will get pie charts, in which heart rate zone did you spend the most of the time, and so on. And also the connection to the sensors is very easy. You just plug in your phone, and then all is done automatically. So you don't have to care about how to connect the sensors, and it's not that complicated. How does this all look like on the bike? As you can see, we have a special hardware which is available on our web store where you can buy to mount the iPhone on the bike, and also the sensors for cadence and speed you can mount in a very, very easy way, and it also looks good on that. So to come to an end, we also had a very, very good success story on Runtastic in Australia, where the kangaroos actually are. We did a big, big world record. 4 people drove from the east side to the west side to the country. We tracked them all live with Runtastic. It was more than 2,500 miles, which we did live, and they did it below 5 days, and so they got even a new world record. That's from my side. Now make some noise for the road bike application, and thank you for your attention.
I have to say, the one thing I got out of that is that your friends and family can follow you. So if you tell your wife you're going out to ride your bike, you better be riding your bike.
Nice job, Florian. Not from the land of kangaroos, but from Austria. Congratulations. Okay, let's move on to our next product. And Gary, you're going to introduce the person who's introducing the person to present.
Okay, McCall by US Preventative Medicine, Inc., presented by Jason Fay, who's the Director of Mobile Solutions, and Kabir Kasargod, Director of Business Development. And that is going to be introduced by our very own Robin Raskin.
Robin, you missed your cue.
Hello, hello. Is Robin coming up to present
Our presenter?
our presenter? How about if we are we ready?
I'm ready to
Okay. Robin's still outside, so we're going to say that this is an amazing product, and I want to present Jason and Kabir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time today. As they just said, my name's Jason Fay. I'm with U.S. Preventive Medicine. This is my partner and colleague here, Kabir Kasargod with Qualcomm Life. And this is Macaw.
Walking down the sidewalk, kicking my feet as I'm moving to the music. Step to the beat, I woke up today, canceled all my plans, and I stepped right outside with my guitar in my hands, and the notes became loud as the sound caressed the air, and I kicked it up a notch as I strolled without a care, 'cause I'm going down the road to a brand new place, and I'll get there with a smile on my face, yeah, so lift me up. I'm moving on, singing and dancing while I play my song, yeah, I'm having a good time, keeping it going, come on, clap your hands, and won't you sing along, and now let's take it up high, give our dreams their wings to fly, gotta keep the fire burning, keep the hope alive, you gotta keep it turning.
And this is our superhero making his way up the stage here, our mascot, Maury. No T-bowing today. But seriously, at U.S. Preventive Medicine, we're committed to making the world a healthier place, and that's why we built Macaw. It's an honor to be here today in the top 10. It really is. And these are all great applications out here, and we encourage everyone to download all of them. They're really great mobile apps, especially Macaw, because if you download Macaw, then you can use all of them for a really long time, because we're going to keep you healthy. So Maury, can you help us with our presentation today? Okay, great. Well, Macaw's like a parrot on your shoulder. It reminds you to take care of your health. He's got your back. And it's based on clinical science of preventive medicine, and it leverages Qualcomm's wireless expertise to transform the smartphone into a personal health monitor.
What makes Macaw unique is that it integrates with Qualcomm Life's 2Net platform that essentially aggregates biometric sensors and combines Qualcomm's wireless expertise with US Preventive Medicine's clinical expertise. And we worked with a company called Fjord that's designed apps for Flickr and Foursquare. And they've added some gaming elements so that it's playful and it's easy to use and motivates users to track their health.
Yeah, so how it works is basically when the user downloads it, they register for the product, they take a brief health assessment, height, weight, and other important metrics about their health, and then boom, you're in the game, which we have the dashboard.
Yeah, I think the video needs to come on.
And we may not have the dashboard. Maybe the demo demons are coming after to get us.
Yeah, we have it here, but I don't think it's
It's on
showing
the-
up on the screen.
No. Can they click the, can we switch back to the
Can we switch to the
iPad?
video?
Okay, Maury's throwing out giveaways already.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it?
Well, we'll continue as they get that set up. Hopefully, we can get the application to show here on the video. It looks like if they could just turn the iPad on, it may work.
Maybe I can
but
show it this way.
It'll be very tiny.
All right.
Well, basically, what we've built here is a fun game. It's got. Oh, thank
right.
you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
And this is the dashboard right here. So. Once the user logs in, they can do a variety of different activities to participate in healthy behaviors, get entered into weekly prize drawings. We have a unique prevention score, so as the user engages with the application, they grow their score.
Let's hear it for the Macaw guys and Maury.
Maury lost his head. Maury throws like Tebow.
Maury throws better than Tebow, I think. Yeah, I know. It was enough last night. Let's not talk about that. Well, thank you, folks from Macaw. Moving on to our next presenter. Again, all of these are in the top 10 finalists for the mobile app Showdown. Our next product will be App Gear from Wowie. Mike Gonzalez will be presenting, and to introduce Mike, one of our judges, David Whittle. David.
Hey everybody, welcome to this great show. Let's have some fun. Speaking of fun, I had a lot of fun. It made me feel like a kid again when I was playing with this little thing where you're looking through your camera and you see a plane in there and you're looking, oh, the plane's right there. Without further ado, let me introduce Mike Gonzalez, show him how great it is. Start it over, Rick.
All right, let's get right to it. I'm Major Mike Gonzo, App Gear Air Corps. While we get this stuff figured out, I'm going to talk to you about foam fighters. We're all battling the same enemy, boredom. Evil app of boredom. It's a menace that's creeping across our society, and we've got to do something about it. As we speak, the evil app of boredom is creeping everywhere. WowWee, makers of the RoboSapien robot, Paper Jam guitars, have a long history battling boredom. And we've teamed up with top scientists and AAA game developers to come up with a new system in gaming and fun, App Gear.
The evil app of boredom is creeping across the globe. For the past year, app sales have grown from $5 billion to $15 billion of your American dollars. The app market has been
All right, we can see the evil app of boredom is taking over here.
A new line of apps by WowWee is here to fight the fight of boredom and alter the gaming world by creating a new reality, amplified reality. Fighting boredom in space, on land, and in the air, App Gear uses real-world toys to bridge and connect with the digital world. The latest weapon in the war against boredom is Foam Fighters. App Gear and Foam Fighters can help in the battle against boredom, but we need you to win the war.
So App Gear is a line of 6 apps that integrate toys and apps and take the bridge from the digital gaming reality and bridge it to the real world, creating a new world called amplified reality. And the one device that we're going to show today is Foam Fighters. That's our fighter today that's going to fight boredom. Foam Fighters consist of 3 battle packs. Battle over Britain, Battle over the Europe, and Battle of the Pacific. In each pack you get 2 fighter planes, an arm, and 2 stands. And in these apps, you have a free download. They work on both Android and iOS devices. And you can connect them to your planes and unlock missions with each plane, unlocking 16 missions. All right. Let's get to some dogfighting. We're going to take these real planes that actually fly and fly them off into the real world. Here we go, let's go. As you can see, we're taking these real foam planes and we're launching them. And it's flying in the world. It's battling over your environment right there. Look at those guns blazing. And once you're done flying in your real world environment, you can fly into portals and dive into immersive battles where you can take on enemy planes and ships, submarines attacking our fleet. Our fleet's under attack. We've got submarines coming in right there. And once again, that's a real fighter flying against these planes. You dogfight, dive bomb, torpedo bomb, escort bombers, fight real attackers. This is all happening real time, and this is Foam Fighters. Look, we're going to win this battle against boredom, and you could bet that Foam Fighters and the entire line of App Gear will be there. But I can't do it alone. I need your help, and I need you to do your part and join the App Army so we can win this battle against boring. Who's tired of boring apps? Boring apps! Fly on to victory!
Got a big hand for App Gear. And Foam Fighter. Made me want to enlist. Nice job. Gary, who is our next contestant?
CIA Operation Ajax by Cognito Comics. That's going to be presented by Daniel Berwin, the founder, and Jessica Lynn, the marketing director. And here to introduce them is Dana Oshiro.
How about a big hand for Dana? Come on.
Hi everyone, I'm Dana Oshiro from NetShelter Technology Media, and I am so honored to introduce our next mobile app Showdown entry, Cognito Comics CIA Operation Ajax. On the surface, it's your basic graphic novel about the CIA and the Iranian oil conflict. No brainer, right? But at closer glance, it's an amazing example of how you can marry images, narrative, historical documents, and movies to create a compelling learning experience. If your history teacher had punctuated every major event with moving stories, interactive dossiers, and a suspense-filled soundtrack, wouldn't you have paid more attention? Here to present this amazingly entertaining app is Cognito Comics founder Daniel Berwin.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daniel Berwin. I'm the founder and creative director at Cognito Comics. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how things are changing. As you all know, entertainment is changing. The way we educate ourselves is also changing. But above all, the way we use technology is changing. In a moment here, I'm going to show you an app, as soon as our AV is working, that will show you how we're using technology to tell stories in a new way. So, to fill you in, we're doing a story about Operation Ajax. What is Operation Ajax, you might be wondering? Well, in 1953, the CIA, with the backing of Britain, overthrew Iran's government with a secret coup that forever changed the course of history in the Middle East. It's a story that most of us don't know, but probably should. Buried away in secret documents for almost 60 years, we've decided to bring this story to life by harnessing the power of the iPad to tell this as a graphic novel in new ways. We originally set out to create a printed graphic novel. Our animation style honors the legacy of the printed page, but instead what we've done is we created a dynamic composition that will advance at the touch of your fingers. As you advance the story by tapping the edges of the page, I'm going to wait a second while they catch up to me. It's a little bit hard without the context. I'll just stand here kind of looking. This suit's awesome, isn't it? Thank you. Yeah. This is actually the whole reason I dressed up, was to just stand here, the glasses.
You're doing a great job.
I feel sexy.
Gary and I can recreate the graphic novel for you if you'd like.
If you want to. We can just look at me on the that's spectacular.
Wait, Dan, why don't you quiz Gary about graphic novels?
Graphic novels. What's your favorite graphic novel?
That's a tough one.
Really? Comic book? Superhero?
Superman.
Okay.
Who doesn't love Superman?
Yeah, maybe we can just shoot this. It'd be great to show you guys this. There we go. There's no audio?
Watchmen, by the way, since you asked him.
Spectacular. We're doing great. Okay. Is it on the screen? Fantastic. So what you're witnessing here is a dynamic composition, has a full cinematic score. I really wish you guys could hear it on the speakers. It's totally epic. And what you're seeing is the story unfolds at the tap of the edge of the page. There we go. To slowly expand the narrative into a dynamic experience. And so what you're seeing right here is a fight between Mossadegh, the Iranian prime minister we ended up overthrowing, and the Shah, who we reinstalled in his place. You simply tap the edge to advance the story, and you tap the other edge to go back. Now, what we've done with Operation Ajax, because it's on the iPad, is to go beyond the experience of simply being a graphic novel, or a textbook for that matter. We can actually weave historical documents directly into the narrative, and what you'll see while you read the book is that stars will appear from time to time, allowing you to pull up more contextual information on the story. So in this case, we're going to see a star appear, and when you touch it, you're going to get an actual document relating to the story that pops up that you can manipulate. In this case, it's a royal decree from the Ayatollah Kashani, who is the predecessor of Khomeini, coming out in support of Mossadegh. Objects discovered this way can be manipulated in real time, allowing you to connect more deeply with history. So now we're going to go to another part of the book, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the other supplemental content. So again, we're not just using just documents and photos here. This is the iPad. We can embed video. And so now we're going to show you a newsreel of Eisenhower getting elected.
It was election year in America, and Adlai Stevenson, former governor of Illinois, became the standard bearer of an enthusiastic Democratic Party at its Chicago convention. A short time later, the Republican convention met at San Francisco and made short work of its nomination. Their choice by acclamation was President Eisenhower.
And so
As
basically
returns
what we
rolled
have
in
here
on
is we have
election-
actual newsreels that pop up while you're reading the story that deeply connect you to what's going on. There's Eisenhower getting elected. If we go to the file section, please. And so there's a wide roster of different characters in this book, and to keep it easy to track, we created a CIA custom collection of these people's bios in dynamic dossiers. And inside of each of these dossiers are photos and artifacts that you can pull up at the touch of a button.
I thought you guys did a great job in the face of adversity, but I think everybody got the idea. That's really, really great.
Well done. It's a beautiful app. Let's hear it for these guys. Come on. CIA Operation Ajax. I didn't know Superman was your favorite graphic novel, Gary.
He had Archie's in his. He had an Archie comic book in there, which is really the one I love.
Oh, really? More Jughead. All right. Our next competitor will be Aurasma Light by Aurasma. It will be presented by Matt Mills, who's the head of innovation. And presenting Matt Mills, who's the head of innovation, will be Helena Stone. Helena.
Me again. Augmented reality apps have been around for a while now, but Aurasma Light stood out for the judges because it feels more like the next generation of augmented reality. The app blends the real world and virtual worlds together by using interactive content elements called auras. We also appreciated the opportunity that Aurasma Light offers its users to easily build and contribute their own auras into the community. Here to present for Aurasma is Matt Mills.
Hello. Okay, I'm Matt Mills, and I'm joined on stage here with Lauren Offers, and we're going to show you Aurasma. Now, Aurasma is a technology that's about to change the way we see and interact with the world around us. We're setting this up just for a second, and then we're going to show it to you live in a mo. Cool. So, what we have on stage is an iPhone here, and hopefully we'll be able to get the screen up in just a tick. I tell you what, should we just get the, do you want to just come over? Yeah. Guys, can you just film directly off the screen? Okay, cool. So, what is Aurasma? Well, Aurasma is a completely free application that's available for iOS and for Android, and it allows you to really interact with the world around you, see it in a whole new way. So, let's say you've got a movie poster, like this one here. You can simply point at it, and it's going to come to life. Now, the thing that's cool about this is you can actually move the poster around, and it's going to track it pretty quickly. Ha. And it's also completely interactive. So let's say you want to buy tickets for the film. You can do it just by clicking, or if you want to buy the DVD, it doesn't matter. You can do all sorts of really cool things with this platform. The next thing is, this isn't just about things like movie posters. We can actually take real-world objects as well. So let me show you this. This is a router, or a router, as the Americans keep telling me I have to say. I don't know what this means, but for the first time, you can point at the back of a device like this, and you can actually see the instructional video come up. Are you getting that? OK, so what it's now explaining is you need to plug in the cable into the left-hand port. Beautiful. Cool. So it's a really big platform, and we already have a huge amount of content in it. So what I want to do now is show you how easy it is to create your own auras. So as just a little practice for at the end when we're all screaming, we need to get you to actually chant for us now. So are you ready? Lauren's going to jump into the camera mode on the device. 3, 2, 1, cheer! OK, that is awesome. We want that plus a little bit more at the end. OK, now, Lauren, if you come around, and I want you to... OK, one more time. 3, 2, 1, go! OK, what we're now going to do is tag up this image up here. So Lauren's just going to jump into Aurasma. Give it 2 seconds. You know, we're going to show you one at the end that you can do when you go home. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the screen mirrored up here on stage, but it's really, really easy to do these. So, yeah. So Lauren's just going to go in and tag this up. Now, in the meantime, what we're going to be able to show you is this over here. We've got a dinosaur that's going to come out in a second. So Lauren's done it. Guys, can we be on this screen? Can we be on this camera? That's great. OK, cool. So what we have on stage here is Jessica Rabbit. So for the first time, I can actually be part of a film. I'm going to go and stand over here, and you can see she's actually going to come to life right next to me. How cool is that, right? So we already have some cinema companies that are looking to actually bring trailers to town, so you can experience the film as if you're in it. OK, they're going to give us 1 more minute, which is very kind. Thank you. So let me just quickly show you the user-generated one that we created. So there you all are. And we already have lots of people putting content in the system. So there are 3 million users, as we announced this morning. We have everyone from education to automotive going out and tagging up the world. And this is really a whole new way to see the world around you. So please, download the app. Get a $20 bill out, as you can see down here. Get it out your wallet, load up Erasmus, point at it, and see an amazing animation. And then go out and create your own and contribute to the platform. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
All right, let's give a big round of applause.
What an amazing app.
I think the way to demo that is to put me in the movie Salt with Angelina Jolie in some sort of a bedroom scene. But not sex, just fun.
Really incredible. Okay, now Robin's going to come up because, first, I believe the next 5 presenters should come up now. Is that right, to get ready and prepared?
Mr. read my mind. He's right. Next 5 presenters, if you can head over this way and get your devices ready to do their thing.
And now we're going to start doing some trivia and giving away stuff to all of you, our audience. So let's get psyched. Here comes the free stuff.
Right. So before they do their thing, which is unbelievable, how many of you have played our game on weighin.com, where you answer a question every day about mobile apps? And we have a prize. We promised a prize to the person who answered the most questions. And I don't know if that person is here. If not, we're going to find him. But Chris J, from who's been playing on weighin.com. Is there Chris J? I know what you look like. You look like the dude. That's your profile photo. So, okay, we will find Chris, and thanks to Weighin. And now I'm going to turn over to you. Wake up and start playing trivia.
All right, so it's trivia time here. Gary and I are going to ask some questions, TV, music, movies. You need to raise your hand if you know the answer. Do not call out the answer, because if you do, you're disqualified and we have to throw out the question. But we're giving away a lot of great free stuff, and I need to walk behind these guys and thank the people. Excuse me, guys. I need to thank the people who are responsible for this. A big thank you to Polk, Motion Mobile, and Lenovo for helping give away some of these prizes. And now as I navigate through here, what's the first prize we're going to give away, Gary?
The first prize is, if you were at the previous panel, it's a Wim One watch. It's really a great product. It measures your activity and everything that you're doing. It's pretty amazing. So, John, what kind of question you have?
I'm going to start with movies. Is that okay? Movies?
Yeah, you said you got to raise your hand. You just can't yell it out.
Someone will spot you and we'll get you the prize. No cheating. Here's my first movie question for the mobile app Showdown. That's not it. Ready? What cyber organization did John Connor battle in The Terminator?
That guy right there was hand up first. Nice and loud.
Skynet is correct. Congratulations. You've won a Wim One watch. Too easy? Too hard? What do you guys think? Like 4 guys raised your hand. You're telling me it's too easy? We need Marty the Macaw up here. Okay, Gary, your question is next.
Give me a good question. You could tell.
The winner will get a Motion Mobile power mat and... Oh, cool.
I think that goes on the back of your laptop.
A Madonna skin. Madonna skin.
All right, I'm going to make this one super easy. I think this is super easy. In the movie Back to the Future, how fast does Doc Brown's DeLorean need to go to activate the flux capacitor?
You're all disqualified because you raised your hands before Gary finished the question. I'm just kidding. Keep your hands up. Back there in the aisle, you just raised your left hand. Go ahead. No, right there. You're pointing to yourself. No. Speed of light?
Oh!
Why did I call on you? Seriously. No, I wasn't pointing to you. Right there.
88 is the correct answer.
Congratulations. We'll get this over to you.
The speed of light.
Yeah, 88 what? You're right.
You got to leave. Just kidding.
Miles per hour. Kilometers would have been incorrect.
Okay, next prize up, we have these Lenovo speakers, and we have a Woogie. I know what a Woogie is. It's the world's first huggable case. Aww. It's a Woogie.
I'm going to ask a TV question for this one, and it will be from a current television show, and it is geeky, so get ready. These guys could all be on the show. Here we go. On The Big Bang Theory, what actor is Sheldon's arch nemesis?
Right there, that guy. Stand up. You get your hand up, Stu. The jacket. Right.
Will Wheaton is correct. Wesley Crusher would have been acceptable. Congratulations. That's a really geeky joke.
For extra points, how would you pronounce it if you listen to Family Guy? Will Wheaton.
All right, we've got one more. We've got more prizes. Our next prize is. I think we're doing one more, and then the Daves are going. It's a CES survival kit.
And
what's that, Gary?
This is we had this in the earlier panel. This is pretty cool. You put your iPad in it, you flip it open, and it's got these two panels on the side that you can use to play games, touchscreen, and all that other stuff.
And if we point to you, please stand up before you answer so we know who you are. Ask that question, Gary.
In The Matrix, what is the name of the agent tracking down Neo and Morpheus?
All the way in the back. Would you stand up? No, not you. Sit down. One more. There you go. Right there. No, you're standing. No, you're pointing to yourself. Don't look back there. Look at me. What's your answer? Agent Smith is correct. The great Hugo Weaving played Agent Smith. You have won a Game Changer and a CES survival kit. Now, before we move on, we have two special guests who are going to come up and give away a very special prize. We're going to turn the mics over to Dave Graveline and Dave Whittle from Cool Hot Not for a very special trivia question and prize. Come on up, guys.
Well, thank you, sir. It appears we're not having enough fun in here yet, so perhaps we should do that. Hi, I'm Dave Graveline, host of Into Tomorrow, and the first thing that goes 3 or 4 times a year while we're here in Vegas is the throat for a talk show host. Not a good thing, but we'll crack our way through it.
Mine still works.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You can do the next day and a half of interviews for me.
I'm not talking 24 hours a day.
We have some things, see?
Way cool things.
Or is it that I'm going through
How many
puberty,
have
maybe?
heard of the Foxel personal loudspeaker, Bluetooth?
This is
Are
awesome.
you kidding? Wow,
What?
do we get to introduce you to something cool? This thing is small, and it sounds absolutely awesome. Let me just give you some third-party cred here. Fast response seems to defy physics, Wired.com. 4 stars, excellence. We could not believe the sound that came out of these tiny speakers, Rolling Stone. Okay, so what's the question that somebody's going to win one of these?
The Foxel speakers really are awesome. We use them all the time, especially in our broadcast booths, various places. What was the first year that CES was held? It's an easy one. And then the hands go up. And then
I
back
saw
down
this
again.
guy raise his
Boy,
hand, but
I
aren't
did
you in
too.
the contestant section that's ineligible? Oh, okay, all right.
So he's eligible. What was
Stand
the first
up.
year that CES was held? Wrong
Nope.
answer.
It was before that, believe it or not.
Well, now you're helping them. It was before that.
They know
Oh,
that.
how about a young lady way in the back that's really trying to get our attention? Whoa, absolutely
You got it.
correct. 1967. I know, CES doesn't look a day over 100, right? Yes, please
Oh,
stand
please
up.
stand up.
So the lovely Vegas girl can find you. And don't others are standing up. No. Okay, there. That's for a different reason. All right, Dave, we have.
It's a cool second monitor with its own cover from Lenovo. How do I get the cover on? I've tried that before.
It's always good to demo a giveaway before. Oh, there you go.
There's a cable sitting over there. You just plug it into your laptop, and then you can have dual monitors with your laptop. Is that cool or what? Okay, so who wants to win this beauty?
Anybody interested in a second monitor?
Is that all? No, there's only a handful that want to win it, so if your hand's not up right now, should we declare you ineligible? Okay, go ahead, Dave.
All right, so we've determined the first CES was in 1967. Follow-up question would be, where was the first CES?
That guy right there really looked like he knew the answer.
Wrong answer, not Chicago.
You really let me down.
It does make the contest more
After
fun.
I went out on a limb, said you looked like you knew the answer.
Does make it more fun for everyone else,
Okay,
though.
this guy over here, though, had his hand up timid. Oh, you thought Chicago, too.
Now he's just guessing every city you can think of. No, it wasn't Atlantic City either. But it was a good gamble that you suggested that.
Should we let's get somebody in the back. Oh,
whoa. There's
guy in the
somebody's
golf hat?
bouncing up
I'm
and
hearing
down
the guy
back
in the
there.
golf hat. Okay,
All
give
right.
the chance.
I beg your
You
pardon?
got it. He said New York.
Yes, New York. Absolutely correct. Look how much information we're learning. And now it even comes in a box. Go for that. And stand up for the showgirl.
My fingerprints all over it. Doesn't have to look new. You want a package like you while we wait for this?
He's hermetically sealing it. We'll find you some Scotch tape, and you can just tape it right up. There's the showgirl bringing it to the gentleman in the hat.
We'll turn the time back over
Back to you. Have
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you, Dave. Let's hear it for Dave and Dave.
You needed a mic?
Okay, we still have more prizes to give away. I've got an HF2 headset and earphones, and I've got a very cool glow-in-the-dark iPhone case and stand. For those of you who leave your phone laying around in the dark.
Do we want TV or movies? Movies. Come on, guys.
Cheer up.
During the last Gadget Standing, we asked a question from 2001, where Hal's name came from, so I'm not going to ask that question, but I will ask this. In the film, when Hal, spoiler alert, dies at the end, what song is he singing?
Right there in the back, there's a big arm up there. Stand up and yell it.
Daisy is correct. I was going to ask you to sing a couple verses, but it's too depressing. But congratulations, you've just won this, and now we'll move on to our next question with more prizes. What's the next prize we got, Gare?
I don't know. It's coming in here. We've got a power mat, and we've got these very, very cool Polk Audio sports headphones that are really good.
All right, why don't you ask that question right there?
Okay, here we go. What is the name of the IBM computer that competed on Jeopardy? All right, right up there, right there, guy. Yeah, yep, you.
Stand up.
No,
Big
it
Blue
is not
is
Big Blue.
incorrect. That was the chess-playing computer.
Okay, right here in the corner. Watson is correct.
is correct. Congratulations, you've won something from Polk Audio and Motion. We have 3 more questions, which means 3 more big prizes.
Okay, here we are playing for a foot switch controller and the analog to digital interface that goes with it, and of course, a t-shirt that says, "Protect your nuts."
Here's a geeky TV question for you. On the show The X-Files, going back a little bit, what was the name of the hacking group of 3 guys who helped out Mulder and Scully from time to time? You, sir, in the orange shirt, please stand up. Lone Gunman is correct. Very good. Big hand for the man in the orange shirt who wears that very cool T-shirt. And for our last 2 products, Gary and I have something special planned as we get the prizes. We're going to let you ask us the questions. If you could stump Gary or myself, you will win the big prize.
Now, John's a TV expert. I'm supposed to be the music expert. So come up with a question. We did this last year, and somebody asked a question to John about a TV show from 1954 that no one ever heard of. Try to make your question, you know how to play trivia, try to make your question within the, believability of something that we might have seen.
Does anybody have a music or television question? You, sir, please stand up. And is your question music or TV? Music and film. For Gary.
I know the name of it. I'm going to say it. I just don't know that I'm pronouncing it correctly. But is it like Spark Zarathustra?
I think it's also Sprach Zarathustra. Is that correct?
I know it. I've read it. I just can't pronounce it.
I have no idea what I just said. That was like me saying router for the router before from our last presenter.
All right, we got one here on the corner. Right there, nice lady. Stand that up. Is it movie or music? TV.
TV question. Fire away.
Ooh, you're talking.
played
Who played the original Fonzie and the pilot of Happy Days?
The original Fonzie and the pilot. It sounds like a trick question. It's got to be Henry Winkler. Who is it? Wow.
You stumped John. We got to look that one up, but
Come
we'll let you
on
have it
up.
anyway.
Is that true?
Are we talking about the one from Love American Style? That one? That pilot?
Did he wear the gray jacket? A brown jacket. She could be totally making this up, and I'm going to give it to her anyway.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
Brian Reese is actually her brother-in-law.
Wow.
And he's not an actor.
You think I know something about Fonzie, but all right. Congratulations, Brian Reese, the original Fonzie. Wow, I'm stunned. Okay.
The last thing we have is Lenovo speakers, and I can't even read what this is.
I think that's motion, right?
Okay, the power.
Motion power mat. The young lady right there with your hand raised. Stand up. How do you guys know all these people who didn't play the part? Like,
do you know this?
No. Who is it?
I have a guess because it's rattling around. It wasn't Anne Margaret, was it?
Tina Louise played Ginger. I know that. Who was it? No, don't tell me. Brian Reese's sister. Who is it? Really?
Jane Mansfield.
Jane Mansfield? Wow. Her and Marianne on Gilligan's Island. You know what? Again, I can't confirm it, but we're giving you the prize anyway. Congratulations. You win the Lenovo and the Motion. We have one more?
One more.
Oh, we have one more. Okay. You, sir, right up front. And don't tell me it's somebody who didn't have the part.
Okay, what's the category? Movies. What color was Tony Montana's car with the animal print interior?
Say hello to my little friend.
We think it's white. Okay, then what is it? Yellow. Canary yellow.
Do you know what else? Yellow is Brian Reese's favorite color. Congratulations. You've just won our final prize from Lenovo and Motion. Great questions, guys. We didn't know any of them, so you made us feel like complete fools.
Cheer. This is the part where you cheer.
We hope you enjoyed it. And we're happy to give that stuff away. We also want to thank our swag sponsors, if we can get that up on the screen here. All these great companies providing all this fantastic free stuff. Thank you. Congratulations to our winners. Brian Reese, man, I'm going to lose sleep over that one. Okay, back to the mobile app showdown. Next up is an app called Cinefy by Chair 7. It'll be presented by Jordan Hamad and Daniel Hellerman. And here to introduce Jordan and Daniel is Brian Page. How about a hand for Brian?
Good afternoon, CES. All right, I have the pleasure of introducing Cinefy today. And while I can't guarantee that Cinefy is going to turn you into the next George Lucas or even Michael Bay, I can tell you that it does bring professional video editing to your phone. You can buy, share, or even exchange special effects. Excuse me. Think of it as an aggregate of every cool effect you thought you wanted to learn how to do. Did I mention there's also downloadable music? Awesome, huh? So what are you waiting for? Listen, have your agent call my app in the morning, and here to present Cinefy is Daniel Hellerman and Jordan Hamad.
Thanks, Brian.
All right.
Thanks, Brian. Good morning, CES. Wait, is this thing on? Good morning, CES. All right. So, Cinefy is a mobile app that allows you to edit effects and allows you to edit your movies. And I'm the CEO of Chair 7. We're a mobile development company. I'd like to introduce Dan, who's the managing director of Cinefy, to talk to us a little bit about the product.
Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, well, Cinefy is a revolutionary new video editor. You know, it's not your average iMovie. Cinefy is amazing. It's easy to use, it's intuitive, and our real hook here is that we have special effects. Not only do we have special effects, we have branded cinematic quality special effects. We're working with the top brands, movies, television shows, video games to bring you all the best effects from all your favorite intellectual properties. Not only is Cinefy going to launch with tons and tons and tons of branded content, we also have an entire store built around our effects. Any company that's interested in putting in any special effects they're interested in, they can contact us. We'll drop them in easily. Not only are we doing amazing effects, we're also doing awesome music. We've partnered with a company called Friendly Music. They're giving us over 500,000 copyright-cleared songs for you guys to use in all of your movies that you make. You can upload them to YouTube, share them to Facebook, Vimeo, whatever you want to do. You can see some effects we're working on here. We're working with a new MTV show. It's Death Valley. They're one of our launch partners. You're going to be able to drop zombies, guns, whatever you want into your movies easily, just via our effects store. Thank you.
That's right, Dan. You know, the effects store is really what's awesome along with the music store. And so when you're not out there just shooting your videos and sharing with your friends, you're also have the ability to add things and interact with your favorite companies, your favorite products and brands, or you're just silly little fairies or things that you saw in the video. We want you to get out there. We want you to buy awesome soundtracks from Friendly Music. We want you to engage, and we want you to have a good time. So with that, that's Cinefy.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. How about a big hand for Cinefy?
Good job.
Can add some really cool effects in there. Brian Reese did all his own stunts, by the way. He didn't need any of those effects. What's up next, Gare?
Okay, next up is Celestron SkyQ app with SkyQ Link. It's going to be presented by Jason Fournier, who's a product manager. And to introduce Jason is Dave Whittle.
Come on up, Dave.
Okay, this app is amazingly scientific. It is sophisticated, but don't let that fool you. It's a lot of fun. It even had me outside in a cold Utah winter night looking at my iPad as if it was a window into the heavens. It is a really cool app. So without further ado, SkyQ.
Hi everyone, I'm Jason, and I want to introduce you to the SkyQ app by Celestron. And like you just heard, what SkyQ is, it's really a multimedia planetarium program that allows you to find and identify any celestial object that's located in the night sky. But because an app like this is best presented, outside under dark skies, our friends at our Celestron research department put together a little video presentation that will help highlight some of the cool features that it has.
Welcome to Orange Labs. Orange Labs is a secret laboratory located deep in the bowels of the Celestron compound. Here we test all the devices sent down from the mothership to see how well they really work.
Hello, Professor.
Hello. Hello, folks.
What are you doing with all these pictures of constellations?
Well, I think they're on to me.
Who, Professor? Is this the aliens again?
No. It's worse than that. I think it's the guys upstairs. They figured out that even though I have thousands of academic credentials and I worked on the chaos theory and I solved Lagrange's theorem being stuck underground all these years, I never had the chance to learn the difference between Andromeda and Orion.
Don't be sad, Professor O. I have something that might help you out with this iPad.
Whoa. Does this allow me to see through the walls of the building so that I can study the night sky?
No, Professor. It has Celestron's super secretive SkyQ app. When you hold it up to the sky, it has the ability to locate and identify thousands of heavenly bodies, and it'll help you raise your sky IQ in no time.
Whoa, that sounds splendiferous. But how are we going to use it inside the building if we can't see through the walls?
No worries, Professor. It has Celestron's teleportation app installed as well. Just push this button.
Oh, teleportation? That's so old school. Well, but as long as we're here, we might as well check out this cool SkyQ app.
Look, there's the Andromeda Galaxy, and Saturn, and Jupiter. Check out the cool images and audio this has.
M31 is the great Andromeda Galaxy. It is one of the easiest to spot and yet the most sublime
Hey,
object.
the moon! Hey, I wonder what this moon button does.
I think I'm teleported us to the moon. I'm feeling a bit lightheaded and quite lost.
Don't worry about being lost, Professor. The moon map feature will help us get around the moon. But I did forget to install the oxygen application. So we gotta get out of here right away, so push the button.
Wow, that was splendiferous. Why? I've been in the moon and back in less than 2 minutes, and I still have the whole universe to explore with this fantabulous SkyQ app.
Just don't press the teleport button.
Unless you've got the Oxygen app installed.
That's a fantastic app. I don't know. The teleportation app might have won, don't you think? Or the moon app.
For $19.99, I'll go to the moon.
All right. Next up, we have Viper Smart Start. Mike Simmons, the president of the company, will be presenting. And introducing Mike, let me introduce Larry Seltzer. Larry, come on up.
Hi. The old car key fob is simple, it gets the job done, but we all want a lot more than that these days. So, and the sky is the limit for automotive remote control with Viper Smart Start. The judges were amazed at not just what it can do, but the potential for what it can do in the future. You can combine with working with devices built into the car itself. You can remotely start it, pop the trunk, arm and disarm the alarm. And I know, like on a really cold or hot day, I'd like to be able to remotely start my car, and because it connects to the cellular network, you don't have to be physically proximate for it. So I could go on for a while, but instead, we'll have the Viper guys come out here you're going to drive a Mercedes S-Class out here for a demo. And, not quite. Okay. And here is Mike Simmons.
Thanks. We have a little video, right? We're gonna start playing. Well, I'll just get started. So thanks everybody. So the Viper Smart Start app is the app that lets you start and control virtually any car from virtually anywhere. So virtually any car, new or used, from virtually anywhere in the world. So we launched Viper, the original Viper Smart Start, to some really great attention, customer attention, media attention, a lot of buzz. We have over 1 million downloads now. We were featured in an Apple commercial, an Apple iPhone TV commercial. Conan O'Brien and Jimmy Fallon, actually, on the day we launched the app, they both worked a joke about the app into their monologue that night. Jokes weren't that funny, but it was still a joke. And then, for one brief shining moment in our history, we actually surpassed Paris Hilton as the most searched term on Google for the day. So it's a very proud moment for me. So our original Smart Start app was really intended for our cold weather users. Anybody that's woken up to half an inch of ice caked onto their windshield and had to go out and scrape it off in the morning really understands the value of Viper Smart Start. But the new Viper Smart Start GPS is really about connecting your car to the cloud and enabling a ton of other great features. So there's a bunch of features in the app that I think a lot of people don't know about, so I want to go through them really fast. If I talk fast, I apologize, but we've got a lot of cool features to talk about. First one, a lot of these features are free, including the first one, which we call Smart Park. So we have an augmented reality car finder feature where you can figure out where you parked your car in a big parking lot. You just hold up your car. It's called Snake Eyes. You look through the snake eyes and it tells you when you're walking toward your car. There's a parking meter feature where you get a notification when your parking meter is about to expire, so you can run back before you lose your money. Viper Motor Club is another feature in the app. Our customers can, if they have a flat tire, one of our technicians, they can press a button in the app and one of our technicians will magically show up and fix their flat tire for them. There's even a feature, a home control feature in the app where now not only can you use your phone, your smartphone in the app to be your virtual key fob to lock and unlock your car doors, you can use the same app and the same phone to gain access to your house. So the really cool features, though, come from the Smart Start GPS part. Features like a lockdown alert where you can get notified if your car moves when it's not supposed to be driven. Speed alert, so you can get a notification if your teenage daughter is driving over 80 miles an hour for 30 seconds or more. The app even connects your car to Facebook because your car has friends from high school that it's tired of talking to as well. There's a feature called Smart Fence where you could like draw a circle around your son's college campus, so you'll know if he takes off in the car that you paid for with all his smelly fraternity brothers. My favorite feature, though, is our hotspot feature. So just to dramatize really quickly. So say you ma'am, pretend for a moment that you're my lovely teenage daughter, and you, sir, are her dirtbag boyfriend. I can draw a circle around your ashtray of an apartment in the app, and I will be the first one notified if she tries to go there. So we have some great new features that we're announcing at CES today. Something called Smart Schedule. It's a great cloud service that takes your schedule information and the weather information and the location of your car and puts it all together and sends you a reminder when it's time to start warming up your car. And you can also now monitor the health of your car from Viper Smart Start. The trip computer will, if there's a problem with your car, if it's time for an oil change or you have an OBD light on your dashboard, Smart Start will help you figure out what to do about it. So those are just some of the things that you can do in the new Viper Smart Start GPS app.
Thank you.
Viper Smart Start.
I like how he referred to him as his dirtbag daughter's boyfriend. And I fear that 30 years ago, I was somebody's dirtbag daughter's boyfriend as well. Okay, next up is going to be Magisto for iPhone. It's going to be presented by Dr. Oren Boyman, who's the CEO and the co-founder. And here to introduce him is Helena Stone. Yay!
Last time for me, guys. Magisto for iOS isn't just another video editing app, but it's an app that transforms your phone's videos into something more enjoyable to watch. And that's without the skill and fuss that's ordinarily required with video editing. Here to present is Dr. Oren Boyman.
Hey everyone, can you see the video? Before I start, I'd like to use this great opportunity to share with you some personal video that I've got. It's amazing video stuff. You know, sharing from iPhone is so easy today. Just one click. Amazing stuff. Oh, I already have comments. I knew you'd like it. Wait, another one. Wait, my wife. Honey, I'm presenting Magisto at Vegas. No, not at the Pond convention, honey. No, it's CES, I told you. Honey, what? What do you mean I lost all my friends? Honey? She hanged up. Whoa. What is the problem? The problem is that all of our videos look like that. Boring. For 20 years, we all shoot boring videos. Have you noticed? So why don't we edit our videos? Huh? Oh my God. Well, video editing is really a one-time experience, you know? You do it only once. It's too complicated and way too time-consuming. And video editing on iPhone? Give me a break. So, you know, in these boring videos hides the most precious moments of our lives, yet we neglect them till they're forgotten. Is this as good as it gets for your video memories? This is where Magisto comes in. Magisto turns your iPhone to the smartest video camera ever. You still shoot plain boring videos, but you get an amazingly edited and produced movie minutes after they were shot. And you know, this is not a dumb, random editing. Magisto utilizes really unprecedented AI technology that understands what's happened in your videos. And it uses this understanding to select the best parts of your video, and it makes it look amazing, the story in the video. This is how it looks.
You're cute. But I love you.
I love you too.
It's more like a movie than a home movie. So, you know, Magisto analyzes and understands people, pets, objects, behaviors, actions, speech, sound, and uses this understanding to select the best parts to tell your story. But that's not all. Magisto also beautifies your videos by stabilizing it, denoising it, adding cool filters, effects, transitions. Everything is interacting with actually what's happening in your video. And the best part, it's free, right? So how can you do all that automatically for your video? I will now walk you through the steps. So first, you need to select the videos you want to edit, that you want Magisto to edit. So you can either use Magisto as a camera or use your camera roll to select the videos. Second, you select soundtrack, either from Magisto's awesome library, or you can use it from your iPod. Third, just edit idle if you want, and that's it. Make my movie. Okay? Magisto does everything else for you. Minutes later, you get a notification, and you can easily share it with your friends in Twitter, Facebook, and even YouTube. So, Magisto also finds the important people in your video, and you can directly tag them and send it to their wall directly from the application. So say goodbye to boring videos, you know? This is my movies. With Magisto, it's so easy to create a movie. You can document your entire life in Magisto, and it's always fun to come back to. It's always fun to watch again and share. So Magisto is your personal video editor, ever ready to turn your videos to memories. We've just launched now in CES. So you can download it and go ahead, tell your friends about this new video revolution that you've just witnessed. Because Magisto is the video editor that's going to make your videos to stories and later movies. So for God's sake, use Magisto because everyone's memory is needed. Thank you.
Now you've got that app. And you know who played the dad in that? Brian Reese was originally supposed to play the dad in that video. I don't know if any of you knew that. All right, next up. Securaphone, which is powered by SecureTrack. Chris Holbert, the CEO and co-founder, will be presenting. And presenting him will be, you're not Larry Seltzer.
Or Brian Reese, right here.
It's Robin Raskin. Robin, come on up and do your thing.
Thank you. Thank you. So how many here have somebody that they love that's not here right now? Older, younger? Securaphone lets you track your loved ones in many different ways, from texting in your car. Am I like, oh, Jim? From making sure that your children are not texting in their car, to setting up geofences for the elderly people in your life who might be wandering, doing this all from your mobile phone, doing it all fairly seamlessly and giving you a lot of peace of mind. So with that, I'm going to bring up Chris Holbert from Securaphone to demo his app. Thank you.
We've got a lot of features. Thank you for saying 10 for all 10 of us. And they're going to run through this video and I'll describe them as we go through. Securaphone is a mobile safety. Thank you very much. Children, on-the-go, families, includes distracted drivers. It's all in an app. It's really simple. This is the entire app. Everything can be configured and controlled from a website, secure website. All the detail underneath this app runs in the background. So the customers don't need to know how to set it up or configure it at all. It's all real simple. Benefits to businesses and to families. It's totally secure. All the location and personal information is encrypted, both on the front and the back end. You get real-time locations, 90 days of history with breadcrumbing, so you can see over a period of time. We have smart fences, if you will, or secure fences that you can create. We sense and respond where people go, and if they're supposed to be somewhere on Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday afternoon, based on a pattern of history, if they're not there. There's also personalization features, automatic alerts that come by email and text and web that are all actionable, speed alerts that can be defined, a number of other alerts that you can see here, including distracted driver prevention, which can disable any app on an Android phone that will then disallow the use of it when it's moving at a preset rate for businesses, can be defined at any mile per hour. This is the geofence setup. You can have an unlimited number of these geofences, which we call secure fences. You can set them up in anywhere, and anytime you go in or out, these alerts are triggered. Whether it's a wandering solution for seniors, maybe senior caregivers, children, if you will, when they arrive at school, when they leave, employees, maybe even a distribution pattern for a police force, making sure that people are in their right spot across the town. You can have an unlimited number of contacts, again, whether this is a caregiver situation or a different situation with respect to a business as well. So it can be monitored from a third-party call center or a family monitored solution. Alerts are really easy to set up. Once you have the contacts, which are really easy to add, you click, you save, and you can have a third-party monitoring center that's able to respond to emergencies at any point in time, incorporate 911. All these features are included. The app is free to download and to use, and we're going to do a real quick demonstration here, a live demonstration.
Hello, this is Jennifer with Maine Central Station. Is this Mr. Holbert?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Mr. Holbert. We received an alert from your mobile device. Is everything okay?
You know, I'm feeling a little dizzy. It's just happening more and more frequently.
Okay, I show you at the Las Vegas Convention Center, North Hall. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, I have your doctor's contact information. Would you like me to patch you on through? Or I
Yeah.
can contact emergency service and send them to your location.
You know, my doctor, I just got new high blood pressure medicine. Maybe that's it. That'd be great if we could patch him in real quick.
Okay, I understand, and I'll go ahead and connect you.
Okay, thank you for your time. This was a demo.
Big hand for Chris.
So it's our
phone.
mobile safety app. Okay, I thought I had 5 seconds. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, so I believe that that's all 10 of our entries. So Robin's going to come up here and explain to us, I think, a little bit about how we do this.
Right. What I was hoping, since I wasn't in the room, I heard the first couple had a few glitches, so I just want to recap what they did.
Sure.
To make sure. So Macaw, personal health monitoring and prevention. The Runtastic cycling, where your iPhone is your odometer, your pedometer, your GPS, and everything else you could want on your bike. App Gear from Wowie, which turns your phone into an augmented reality gameplay with its foam fighter, and Operation Ajax, our comic book extraordinaire graphic novel, where you can delve into the most amazing story in a totally different way. So we are sorry about the audio glitches. And Erasma, where you can look through your phone and what you see becomes part of your reality that you interact with in amazing ways. Remember the $20 bill that you saw?
I remember Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, you would remember Jessica Rabbit.
Well, don't go yet, folks, because this vote is determined by you, the audience. Here's how it works. You can clap, cheer, yell, applaud literally as loud as you can. No noisemakers, no vuvuzelas, which are those things in the World Cup that go, yes, no horns, no whistles. Applaud and cheer from your seats. Don't go into the aisles. If there's a tie in the first round, we will have a redo. And this isn't some random thing. We have actual measurements for this.
Yes. Would you like to do a practice round? Practice round? Gary?
Okay, do we have the meter put up?
Let's get the meter up
just,
there.
Just to show you how it works. There's our meter.
All right,
now
let's
see what these guys come up with.
Who is a big fan of Brian Reese?
Yeah!
Sort of gives you the idea.
I know I am now. So you could see, this measures all the sound. You will determine the winner of the mobile app showdown. Now we're going to take our time through this so everybody gets a chance to register their vote. You're determining the winner. Gary and I will read the names. You cheer as loud as you want to for our finalists. We also have an online winner, which we're going to announce after we finish this. So let's start with our first app, the Runtastic Road Bike Pro.
Okay, our second entry, Macaw.
Marty's got to cheer louder over there. The mascot right there. I like him. Okay, next, App Gear.
CIA Operation Ajax.
Those two are very excited. Next up, Orasma. Those two are very excited.
Next up is Cinefy.
Our next finalist, the Celestron SkyQ app.
Okay, next up, Viper.
Our next finalist, Magisto.
And our next entry, Securaphone. Okay, I think we're going to tabulate a little bit. We'll take a couple of seconds. We're going to have Robin come up. We're going to get the winner of the online component as well as the winner that was just announced here in this room.
Stay in your seats. We're going to announce two winners, the online winner and the winner here live of the Mobile App Showdown. But first, Robin would like to say something.
Right, we're all winners, but can we hear it for our host extraordinaire, Gary and John? They'll be around. Right. Let's see that meter. Right.
And how about a hand for Robin Raskin, who puts this all together?
Thank you.
I think our applause was louder.
Right, I know it. When I first met John, he came into my office. I was then at PC Magazine. He talked about, I got this idea for jumping the shark. And I said, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
And $1 million later, it's still not that dumb.
Right, so it shows you what I know. But I think we can announce, I see our Deloitte consultant coming here right now with our tally of the sound. And he's still tallying.
I think you jumped the shark with that story, Robin.
We have a tie-off.
Ooh, we have a tie.
Does that mean that we have to do
We have
it
to
again?
vote again. Our two finalists for the big prize, the winner of the Mobile App Show.
Well, hold on. Let's get our meter up.
Well, no, I'm going to say who they are, and then we'll announce them so people know. The winner of the Mobile App Showdown between these two apps. The first one is CI Operation Ajax. Save it for the vote.
That was practice.
And the second one is Magisto. Okay.
So we got our meter up. John, you take the first one.
Okay. Deep breaths, everyone. Who thinks the winner should be CIA Operation Ajax?
A little bit of quiet. And who thinks the winner should be Magisto? I think we can safely say that the winner is Magisto.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations to Magisto. You have won the Mobile App Showdown.
And announcing our online vote winner by popular vote all over the world, Macaw. So please come up and get your vote as well.